Hi there, welcome back. Mark with you once again with Facebook Strategy Part 2. And hopefully you've had a chance to watch Part 1. If you've just clicked onto this first stop and go back to Facebook Strategy Part 1, which shows you all the preliminary steps on how to join all the Facebook groups pertaining to your niche so that we can then move on to the next part. So you need to go back and watch Part 1 first. Hopefully, if you've done that and we're moving on to part 2, you are now a member of maybe 25, 50, 100 groups. It doesn't really matter. Just keep adding them, then we can keep using them. You can keep posting in them, posting your BizOps, and trying to get some engagement that way. But right now, we're going to move on to part 2, and it's what to do really once we've joined all those groups and use them to our advantage. First of all, we're going to pop over to a little Word document that I did earlier. And as you can see, it says finding your perfect business partner, because this is really where you want to set your mind before you start going onto these groups and talking to people. It's important to realize that all future connections or leads, brackets, prospects, I don't like the word prospects much, but it gets used an awful amount on the internet, but let's treat them as our friends, our like-minded people. And the possibility is they're going to be your future business partner, and you should treat them as such. And when you're looking for them, find them with some thought and foresight. Give it some thought as to who you want to connect with, why you want to connect with them, and what the possible outcome is from connecting with them. So yes, we want to consider their suitability, their business acumen, and the longevity of that relationship that hopefully you're going to build. Otherwise, you're going to be wasting a lot of time and effort talking to and recruiting the wrong kind of person, and that's just a waste of time and energy. And everything on the internet takes up your time. So let's make it as good as we can. So it's a great idea to get a visual impression in your head before we even start the next process, so we can move forward with confidence and connect with suitable business partners. So consider some of the following criteria: their age, their sex, their location, their current employment, their hobbies or interests, and are they married or single. Now, all we're really doing that for is to, as I say, form an opinion, a visualization in your head as to who you want to talk to. So for me, their age, let's say I'm going to say they're 40 years old. Sex to me really doesn't matter. I got to be honest with you, male or female, it all works for me. As long as they've got the right mindset and they know what they're doing in their life and they look like they're a great person to talk to, perfect. Location, you want to pick the right countries, obviously. You can pin it right down if you like to a city to give yourself a visualization. But let's just pick USA. It's an easy pick, I know. But you want a tier 1 country. No disrespect to third world countries, but we don't need to make friends with people in third world countries. They're going to have possibly limited internet access, maybe no credit cards to confirm their identity, etc., etc. And so really, you want to, again, visualize people that are living in the right demographic area to make it worthwhile talking to them. Their current employment. Now, for me, I would say, yes, I want them to be employed in a job. Not necessary, and you might not be able to tell that from just looking at Facebook, but if they're employed, they're more likely to have some disposable income, giving them a chance to join your whatever it is you're offering or your BizOp. Their hobbies or interests, it's always good if you can find out what their hobbies or interests are, and if you can get it into your head. I'm on the wrong one. I was just kind of messing around. Really isn't important, but I was just kind of filling in the blanks for you. But you know, they might like camping or I don't know, DIY. They might enjoy going to the gym. But again, if you can visualize or get some information about what they do, it makes it so much easier to connect. Married or single, again, going back to the previous philosophy, I would say that they are married, with a family, with a job, because that way, obviously they've got to provide for their family, but we'll also be looking for extra income for those special moments for the holidays, for the weekends away, for providing for their family, for their children, for their future. And I just think that people with that kind of mindset are going to be more open to what you might be trying to offer or talk to them about eventually. Now, obviously, as I've put at the bottom, this is not going to apply in all cases or maybe even many, but it does help you to predetermine who you want to connect with and why. And as I put in brackets there, you should apply this rule to Facebook friend requests as well. Get a visualization of who it is you want to talk to, who it is you want to connect to, your perfect business partner. Can I work with this person? Because eventually you might be their mentor, you might be training them, you might be helping them, coaching them. So you want the right people that speak English, that can connect with you on your level. So I think, again, it was something I was taught many, many years ago when I first started out in this business. And it does you well because, again, you're just thinking all the time, is this the right person for me? Do I want to connect with this person? So let's go back to our group, and I've just picked one, work from home to meet your life goals. It really doesn't matter which one we pick to start with. We just want to pick one, and we want to hover over the members here. Now, you can either hover over members or hover over new members. It really doesn't matter. I personally like to go new members, just because they've just joined and they're obviously looking for a fresh opportunity. I tend to scroll down a bit until it gets to see more, and I might go down again, and I'll show you why that is in a minute, because some you'll notice will say, oh, March the 18th, that's okay. When you start too near the top, it will say joined today, or added by, and it will give you a date. And you really don't want to be jumping down their throat too quick. So I tend to scroll down a touch until we can go back a few days or maybe a week. And then we can start looking. So where are we? March the 15th. Okay, that's 5 days ago. That's good enough for now. So now we can slow down a bit and we can start looking. Now, by hovering over their name, it will give you a fair bit of information already. A, she's got a profile pic. B, there's a banner, which is good. Let me try and find one without a banner, because sometimes, no, banner. If there's no banner, you'll know, because it just won't appear. Nothing will come up. But all these have got banners. So let's have a look at who we might want to talk to. Richard Jones, University of Wall Street. Okay. My bank account. Okay, let's have a right click and see what's going on. So now we're going to go onto his page and obviously make sure, A, that it's real if we can. We can do that hopefully just by scrolling down a touch, looking at some photos. Okay, he's got some photos there. He's got a banner. How many friends? Photos. Friends 415. MCA, okay, he's promoting Motor Club of America, which does actually work, to be honest with you. Okay, he looks all right. He's into making money online. He's active. He's getting good interaction as well. So let's just start with this guy. We're only going to do a couple here because you'll get the idea. It's really just a case of scrolling through. Right, his name is Richard. So let's just go here. We're going to go message, and we're going to cheat here. We're going to go back to our Word document, and we're going to scroll down, because I did something here earlier. So there's a couple of scripts here that I've suggested. Hey, we put in the name. Hey, Richard, glad we could connect here. Here's a little bit about me. And again, you can put in what you do, or maybe a little interesting fact or something, nothing to do with your link or anything like that. And I'm looking to build relationships with high quality, like-minded people like yourself. Shoot me a message and share your story when you have time. Bang, you've given them an introduction to send you something back. Second one. Hey, Richard, I've just noticed you're a member of Facebook group Work From Home to Meet Life Goals. Was wondering what the deal is with this group. Everyone seems to be pitching various deals, but giving absolutely zero value. Do you get any benefit from this group? Question mark again. We're starting up a conversation. So just again for this example, let's just pick on script number 2. Hey Richard, blah blah blah. Now we can highlight, right click and copy and go back to our page, to our message, right click, paste, and it's not quite come out right. We'll just give that a little correct. Just make sure we're looking all right. Yeah, there we go. Message there, and we can send that. Bang. We don't have to send him a friend request right now. You can if you like, but we've sent him a message. We're not being pushy. We haven't added friends straight away. There are different schools of thought. One is you're being a bit pushy if you just add friend. Secondly, I think it's always better if they come to you with a friend request. Kind of keeps you in the driving seat. So, Richard Jones, what am I going to do now? We've sent him the message. We don't need to do anything else with him for the minute, but what I am going to do is come across to my Excel spreadsheet, which I keep. I've just really done this for the purpose of this presentation. I keep my own list, but I don't really want to go through names, etc. that I've got sitting on that list. So let's just go and put Richard in here. So, because we need to keep track of these people, we need to know who we're speaking to. Richard Jones on the 20th, here we go. And he promotes MCA, Motor Club of America. I could see that straight away. Action, we're just going to put whatever you want to put in there, really. Sent message, friend, no, not yet. So let's put a no in there. And then we've just got a little note section, etc., etc. Add to VIP is a VIP group that I run, and it's whether I want to add people to that group or not, depending on what they come back with. Now, here's the reality. We've sent that. We're going to keep a track of these people. You want to be doing at least 20 to 25 of these a day. You want to start getting that connection, and I promise you, you will get results. It works. Excuse me. Connect with the right people. Take your time to go through the list. We're back on the newly joined members now on the group. Take your time to go through the list, see what's going on, what they've got. Don't pick on spammy accounts. Don't pick on, see this here. Right, I'm going to show you an account straight away that I doubt I would do anything with. Purely because there's no banner, and I can tell that just by hovering. There's no picture of him. I don't know who they are. He's got a photo, but is that him? Who knows? Got a lot of friends. He's into Forex trading, I would say. But people do business with who they know, like, and trust. You're going to hear that a lot. They know, like, and trust. How can I like this image? I can't. So again, I would move on and again start looking once again for people that I would like to do business with, or I think would make a suitable business partner, male or female, remember, but just try and pick the right people. Consultant 31 gifts, so they're used to selling online. Nina, let's have a look at Nina. Maybe we do one more. Don't want to make this video too long. I think you're getting the idea now. We're looking for the like-minded people. We're connecting with them. We're sending them a message, and when they reply, you can start up a conversation. And hopefully, by quickly scrolling through their homepage, you can find out something they might enjoy, or there. She likes cats and dogs. So maybe there is a common interest that you might be able to pick up on. She's into health and tips by the looks of it. Bit of humour. Quite a nice profile actually, not bad. Again, slim down drink into slimming. So maybe there are some things you can resonate with there, pick up. Looks like, and again, she's got children. A family is always a great way to connect. Always. I see you've got children. I've got children of my own. What do you do at the weekends, etc., etc. Always a great way to connect. And I think my power has just turned off. So with that, I think we are going to finish the video. I don't know if I plunged into darkness. Luckily, I was on my laptop and I didn't lose everything. My other computer's gone down, but there you go. You got the idea. Go through, find the right people, send them a message, connect with them. Lastly, if they don't come back, if they don't answer, move on. Just take them off your list. Go back to your list. Take them off your list. Move on. We are dealing with people that are coming back to us and connecting, because remember, once you've connected, they will go to your page and have a look to see what's on it. They will want to see what you're about. It's how it works. We're all nosy. We've just done it. We've just gone and searched their page. They're going to come back and make sure, see what you're all about. And again, maybe that should be the next video, because we want to make sure that you've got the right content on your pages to keep their interest and ask a few questions about what you might be doing. Okay, guys, so that's it for this one. That's your Facebook strategy, how to connect with people, get the ball rolling, start talking. I'll show you one last little tip before I go. Here's a couple of good replies down here. If they ask you, what is it you do? Okay, straight away. I help people get into business for themselves, or I help people create online income streams by leveraging done-for-you systems, or whatever it is you might be doing. Maybe you're doing a weight loss thing. I help people lose weight in their sleep, keep fit. You know, whatever it might be. Think of something great to go back with, because that way you don't want to tell them what it is. You're not sending them your link. Never send them a link unless they ask. That's what's regarded as spam. Bam! Look at this biz op. Lock your spot. Lock your spot. You've got to get in. We don't do that. If they ask, fine, but make sure your page has got your biz op, your opportunity, every 4 or 5 posts, so that when they scroll down, they can see what you're about and what's going on. Okay, that'll do for now. I'm going to try and hopefully restore what's going on here. I'm in darkness, so I hope you enjoyed this video. Wait for the next one. That was Facebook Strategy Part 2, and we'll catch up with you soon. Thanks for now. Bye-bye.